Hello, happy Sabbath, everyone. I'm here to talk a little bit about God's love. You know, in the Bible it says in John 3:16 that God so loved the world that he sent his one and only unique Son, Jesus Christ, to the world to show us how to get to heaven. So I wondered, how big is God's love? How big is it? Does it stretch around the whole entire planet Earth? Or is it just for certain people? Is it just for you? Is it just for people who sit in the church or in the parking lot of the church? Or is it for God's love? Is it for the entire planet Earth? And the Bible tells us it is. He loves the whole entire earth. So I wondered if I could get God's love to stretch around my globe back here. I have a globe that represents planet Earth. And I snipped and I snapped and I cut and I stretched to see if I could get God's love to cover the whole entire planet. And guess what? God's love is huge. It covered North America and South America. It covered, let's see, Africa, the whole entire continent of Africa and Europe. It passed over the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. The whole entire world was covered by God's love. But you know something amazing about God's love? He loves each one of us too. Everyone. Even when we do some things that we shouldn't. Right? He loves us no matter what. And that's what's unique about God. His love is big enough to cover the earth, and yet it's also individual enough that he loves me and you. He loves Pastor and the person who sits next to you in class. He loves your enemies. Did you know God loves your enemies? Yes. It's amazing. God is wonderful that way. And I hope you think about that today, about how big and how unique God's love is. Have a happy Sabbath, friends.